Hi guys, it's me Shanti, and today I am filming my 20 to 22 week pregnancy update. I mentioned in the last video that I posted that some of these would be combined. Because when I posted that last video I was close to the 21 week mark, I decided to just combine these 3 weeks together. Today I am 22 weeks and 3 days, so I'm just gonna go over some of the symptoms that I've been having now, because the last video I really just discussed things that were early pregnancy. I didn't really discuss what was going on now, and there's quite a lot of things going on now. And at the end I'm going to show you a belly shot because I didn't show you guys that. First of all, I'm going to discuss the 20th week. The 20th week was definitely very eventful, I'll say. There are a lot of things to discuss involving the 20th week. So the first thing that I can say that I noticed once I hit 20 weeks of pregnancy, my overall weight and my belly. I didn't gain much weight in the first trimester, but as of right now, I actually didn't weigh myself today. The last time I weighed myself was when I was at the doctor. So the last time that I went to the OBGYN, they said that I was 153 pounds, which is crazy because I started at 140 pounds, and like I said, I didn't gain anything in the first trimester, and even I think until maybe the 16th week or the 17th week is when I noticed that I had finally started to gain weight. So I've already gained 13 pounds from my starting weight. So even though I got a little bit of a later start with my weight gain, I definitely like gaining weight. So it's like crazy to think about that I'm gonna get so much bigger. 20th week, that was when it became really prominent to me that I had a belly, that I was starting to look pregnant to myself, and like to my husband and my family and everything like that. Also, I noticed that my belly button started to kind of pop out, not completely, but in the 20th week, that's when I started to notice it, and it still hasn't completely popped out, but it has started. It's like getting there. Also, in the 20th week, there are so many like just TMI things I feel, but when you watch these pregnancy updates, I feel like you want to know these TMI things and all the things that are involved, so I'm going to discuss them with you. Obviously, my boobs are getting much
bigger. They like kind of itch. I don't know if that's just because like the skin is stretching, but I have noticed that like they're always like very itchy. And also like my nipples are expanding like a ton, and the colors getting darker. Also, in my 20th week, I like broke out in these little red bumps, not all over, just on like one arm, like up my arm. I started to get these like really teeny tiny red dots, and they were super itchy. So I went to the OBGYN to have my anatomy scan, and when I went and did that, I ended up seeing the doctor afterward, and he said that he doesn't know exactly what it is, and just to take Benadryl. So that's what I did. But the day before, when I realized I had all of these, I went on Google, and there were so many like horror stories and crazy things and reasons you can get these bumps. So I got completely freaked out. But when I went to the doctor and I took the Benadryl, like he said, I felt perfectly fine the next day, and they went away. So I don't know if that was just like some type of allergic reaction, but I didn't eat anything different or change my laundry detergent or do anything different, so I really don't know what that was about. So I had my anatomy scan, and we got to see like all our baby's little parts, and see that everything was good, like all her fingers and her toes, just everything that the anatomy scan goes over. But we could not see her heart because she was moving like crazy, so we couldn't see her heart. So the ultrasound tech scheduled me to come back, and I had to come back at 21 weeks. At 21 weeks, we went in for a second anatomy,
and this specific tech likes to kind of go over everything twice just to make sure she didn't miss anything the first time. So everything looked good there at both anatomy scans, and we were able to get the heart. It was kind of difficult. She had me move around in different positions to try to force the baby to move because the baby was like moving, but like her back was facing, you know, the top of my belly, and her face was facing backwards, so we couldn't see her heart again. And we got really nervous we weren't going to be able to get it again, and it's like really crucial to have the anatomy within a certain amount of weeks, of course. But at the very end, we were able to get that, so that was really cool. And it was really cool to just see the anatomy, and I can't wait to do the 3D ultrasound. 21 weeks was pretty smooth besides that. Trying to think if there's anything that I forgot. I am still experiencing some like round ligament pains. They're just like sharp shooting pains that are like, you know, lower, they come and go. I noticed that I got kind of tired again because my energy had picked back up, but with the 20 and 21 weeks, I was just very, very tired. So whenever I had the opportunity to like lay down and rest or nap, like I took that opportunity. I needed a lot more sleep and a lot more rest in those 2 weeks. So now I'm gonna move on to the 22nd week. In the 22nd week, I noticed that I started having these really crazy pains. So this has only been like the past 3 days, and they're different than the round ligament pains. It's like my stomach, well, my back hurts and then my stomach hurts and I just feel really tight. So after watching videos, researching, you know, all that kind of stuff, I'm assuming that they're Braxton Hicks. Not everyone experiences them, but around this time, I guess, it is normal to experience them. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with now. It's kind of scary to me because they're really painful, and they're supposed to just be like super mild contraction type pains to prepare your body for when you go into active labor. But no, like for me, I had, so far I had 2 episodes of these like Braxton Hicks. A few days ago, actually I think it was at the end of my 21st week that I had this, because it was like maybe a week ago. And I thought it was what I ate, and I thought it was like, I felt really, really full. So I was just having these like, my stomach was feeling super, super full, and I just felt so much pressure. And that time it wasn't as bad, but Friday, which was 2 days ago, I had another episode of this, and literally it was so painful. Like I was in the car, and if we would drive over like a bump or, you know, anything like that, I was just like, oh my God, like, I don't know, I just wanted to lay down, and I wasn't at home when it happened. So once I got home and I laid down, I felt so much better. So I don't know if it's because I was like in the car and not able to lay down and like be comfortable or take like a warm shower or anything like that. I was like, you know, there was nothing that I could do, and I was just in so much pain, and it went on literally for like an hour that they continued until I got home and was able to like get in bed, and then I felt like much, much better. So yeah, those are the symptoms that I have been experiencing these past couple of weeks. So I almost forgot to show you guys my bump shot, so I'm going to stand up right now. I'm wearing like a tight dress so that I could show you. I usually wear pretty loose fitting clothing just because it's more comfortable to me, and I'm always like very like comfortable and casual, but I wore this today so you guys could see. So, okay, so this is, let me maybe move the camera up. So you can see, this is my belly for 22 weeks. I wish I could get like farther away. That's my belly for 22 weeks. So it's definitely getting big. This is the front. You can't really, I mean you can see, but not as well. And I'll show you from here as well. So this is what it looks like right now. That's what's been going on with me. please leave any questions you guys have down below, and let me know if you guys have any video requests, pregnancy or non-pregnancy related. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.